Hello, friends. Today, we will talk about how we can use time, perhaps the most precious resource in our lives, more consciously. Seneca's concept of 24,000-hour countdown is actually a call to question how limited our lifespan is and how we utilize it. In this video, we will explore ways to understand the value of time and build a proper relationship with it. In the light of Stoic philosophy, we invite you to think deeply about how we can make every moment more meaningful, free from unnecessary worries. Get ready. We will share thoughts that will bring an urgent awakening to your life by learning the secrets of managing your time effectively. Let's get started. Imagine waking up one morning to find a strange gift on your doorstep. An hourglass filled with 24,000 golden grains of sand, each grain representing an hour of your life, slowly ticking away. This is no ordinary hourglass. This is the only hourglass you will ever receive, and when the sand runs out, your time is up. How would that change the way you live each day? This is not just a thought experiment, but a reality we all face, brilliantly illuminated by the Stoic philosopher Seneca nearly 2,000 years ago. In his first letter to Lucius, Seneca issues a wake-up call that has echoed through the ages, cutting through the noise of our busy lives to remind us of a fundamental truth. Time is our most precious and irreplaceable asset. In this video, we delve deep into Seneca's timeless wisdom to discover 10 powerful insights that can revolutionize the way you perceive and use your time. From the art of living in the moment to the hidden costs of procrastination, from treating time as the ultimate currency to adopting practical naturalistic time management techniques, we'll uncover STR. We will uncover the relationships. Whether you're a busy businessperson, a student, or anyone who wants to make the most of their limited time on this planet, Seneca's insights offer a roadmap for a richer, more purposeful existence. As we explore how we can make the most of every hour, how we can use our time wisely, and how we can truly live instead of just existing. Join me, the sands in your hourglass are falling. Let's make each grain count. The value of a time. Time, the most precious resource we have, slips through our fingers like sand. Every moment that passes is gone forever. Yet we often treat time as if it were eternal. Seneca invites us to realize the true value of every hour, every minute, every second. Imagine if you could see your remaining time as a physical entity. How would you spend each coin, perhaps a pile of gold coins? How carefully would you evaluate each investment of your time? This shift in perspective can change the way we approach our days, enabling us to live a richer and more purposeful life. 2. The art of living in the present. In our fast-paced world, we are often caught between the regrets of the past and the anxieties of the future. Seneca's wisdom cuts through this mental clutter and calls us to fully grasp the present moment. This is not just an ancient philosophy, but a call to truly live. By holding each hour in the palm of your hand, you unlock the power of the present. This awareness is not to ignore the future, but to be fully engaged in the present. It is in this engagement that we find true productivity, joy, and fulfillment. The present moment is where life is truly lived. Are you fully present to experience it? 3. Illusion of future time. We often fall into the trap of thinking we have all the time in the world. It postpones our dreams, our growth, our lives. We bet on a future that is not always guaranteed. Seneca shatters this illusion by reminding us that most of our lives have already passed. Far from being morbid, this realization is incredibly empowering. It is a wake-up call to stop waiting and start living. The future is not a vast expanse of time, but a precious, finite resource. How will you use the time you have left? What will you no longer put off? 4. Procrastination and its costs. Procrastination is more than a bad habit, it is a life thief. When we procrastinate, we are not just delaying a task. We are choosing to give away a piece of our limited time on earth. The words of Seneca can have been relevant for thousands of years, calling us to face the true cost of our procrastination. Every moment of procrastination is a moment of life not lived. But there is also an empowering side. Every moment we choose to act instead of procrastinate, we reclaim our life, we choose to live it to the fullest, we choose to fulfill our purpose and move forward. If you decided to take action now rather than later, what amazing things could you achieve? 5. Time as the ultimate currency. In a world obsessed with material wealth, Seneca reminds us of a greater currency. Unlike money, time cannot be recovered, accumulated, or bequeathed. Time is the great equalizer. We all have 24 hours in a day. No more, no less. This perspective changes the way we look at wealth and success. True wealth lies not in our bank accounts, but in how we spend our hours. Are we investing our time in what really matters? Are we spending this precious money wisely? Recognizing time as our ultimate resource can revolutionize our choices and priorities. 63 Time Wasters. The Year paper identifies 3 culprits that steal our time: doing evil, doing nothing, and doing things that are not fit for purpose. These ancient categories are strikingly relevant today. How much of our time we lose to negative behaviors, aimless scrolling, or preoccupations that are not aligned with our true goals? Awareness is the first step to change. By recognizing this loss of time in our own lives, we can begin to reclaim our hours. Imagine the potential when we replace harmful habits with development, free time with purposeful rest, and misaligned tasks with meaningful work. This is the path to a fully lived life. 7 Debt and gratitude in relation to time. Seneca tells us that time is a debt that can never be repaid. This unique perspective encourages both responsibility and gratitude. We are responsible for using this gift wisely, knowing that we can never give it back. Yet we can feel deep gratitude for every moment we are given. This dual approach to time as both a debt and a gift can transform our daily experiences. It encourages us to use our time consciously, to appreciate each moment, and to live with the awareness that our time is limited. If you approached each day with this mix of responsibility and gratitude, how would your life change? 8 Frugality with time and money. We guard our money carefully, keeping track of spending and looking for good investments. But we are often careless with our most precious resource, time. Seneca's letter invites us to be as frugal and intentional with our time as we are with our money. Imagine budgeting your time as you budget your money. What would you invest in? What expenses would you cut? This mindset can lead to radical changes in how we structure our days and prioritize our activities. By becoming good stewards of our time, we can enrich our lives in ways that money cannot compare. The 9-Day Death Philosophy. Seneca's stark reminder that we die every day is not meant to depress us, but to invigorate us. Every day that passes is a part of our life disappearing. This philosophy encourages us to live life to the fullest, to cherish each day knowing that it is a non-renewable part of our life. It means embracing daily death, not living in fear. It means living with intention. It is a call to appreciate the beauty of each day, to act on our aspirations, to love deeply, and to live authentically. Paradoxically more alive, more present, accepting the passage of time, we become more engaged with the gift of each moment. 10 Stoic Ways of Practical Time Management. Stoic philosophy is not just about lofty ideas. It is about practical wisdom for everyday life. Seneca's advice on time management is as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. It's about prioritizing what really matters, eliminating waste, and being fully present in every task. Taking a Stoic approach to time management means aligning our actions with our values, focusing on what we can control, and maintaining calm amidst the demands of life. It is about quality over quantity, purpose over busyness. By managing our time stoically, we not only get more done, but also live fuller, more meaningful, and more peaceful lives. As we come to the end of our journey with the timeless wisdom of Seneca, I invite you to pause and reflect. Think about the grains of sand in your own hourglass. How will you spend them from now on? Seneca's words, echoing for 2,000 years, remind us that our time is limited, precious, and entirely ours to shape. We have the power to transform our lives not through grand gestures, but through the conscious choices we make every hour of every day. Will you choose to live fully in the present moment? Will you reassess your priorities, eliminate time wasters, and focus on what really matters? Will you approach each day with the seriousness and gratitude it deserves, knowing that it is a non-renewable part of your life? The choice, as always, is yours, but remember, the longer we put it off, the faster life goes by. Let this be the moment when you decide to truly live and not just exist. Please share your thoughts and reflections with us in the comments below. How will you apply the teachings of Seneca in your life? What strategies will you use to make the most of your time? Your insights may inspire others on their own journey. If you find value in this exploration of the wisdom of the seasons, please consider supporting our channel. Your subscription ensures you don't miss future journeys into philosophical insights that can transform your life. Remember, start living in the words of Seneca as soon as possible, and count each day as a separate life, and let's make each day count.